YAWA is brought to you by CHANGECARS. CHANGECARS is SA's safest online platform. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. Welcome to episode 14 of YAWA. We are back, no for the girders this week.
Yes.
What have we got in store? How many questions? You got to share with the audience.
So we got quite a number of questions. I'm going to say buying. How many do you have buying? We have six
buying.
And how many do you have selling?
Four selling and four general.
And four general as well. So 6, 4, 4. If you know maths, that's 14 questions. That's a lot. Considering when you started episode 1 of this thing was just 9 questions. Now it's 14.
We got a superb question from Ashley in East London. Have you ever been to East London as a matter of interest?
Yes, I was there like, 2 weeks ago?
Oh, you said that's right.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
What a great city. Ashley, you're an exceptional individual. I appreciate the question. He's got a budget of 350,000 Rand. He decided to make it super hard for me. 2 brands I love, Porsche and Toyota. 350, what is it buying you in a Cayenne or Macan versus 350 in a Prado? 4 litre, one specifically the 4 litre V6. Which one are you going with?
Prado.
All day long. But just as a matter of interest, remember, we don't agree for the sake of agreeing.
Yeah.
Why are you with Prado, yeah?
Reliability, off-road capability, the engine.
The second part, the off-road capability. I can tell you, it doesn't matter how old that Porsche is. You're not going to get me to take one of Porsche South Africa's finest products off-road.
Yeah.
Whereas the Prado feels more at home off-road than on-road.
100%.
Your feeling as a matter of interest between the 4 litre V6 and the 3 litre diesel, if it was a choice for you?
Money aside, 4 litre V6. But if I'm pocket shy, 3 litre diesel.
And the reason, if I may ask, the fuel consumption?
Fuel consumption.
But the difference between driving the 4 litre V6, I think it's got roughly 190 kilowatts versus 140 on the diesel. But the dynamics, you've driven both.
Yeah, definitely the 4 litre V6 is better.
So Ashley from East London, thank you. Congratulations. Check on CHANGECARS. Any Prado sold by one of our dealerships will be a car you can buy. And to Porsche South Africa, we love your product. We're just protecting it. We don't want it having scratches. So our next question comes from Paul Naidu, and he's got truly a question I'm surprised hasn't been asked more. Hybrid or electric or combination? Kilowatts are good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stonking. What will the pulling power be like? You're looking to pull a trailer. Can you fit a tow bar to those vehicles? I don't even know. Can you?
I'm sure you can. I think you definitely can. Just that I don't think it's advised that you do.
Okay. The reason for it for you?
It'll hinder your range. Already, when I was doing a trip with just the roof rack on top, it hindered the range. And I imagine pulling something else.
Well, that's what I was thinking of. So you've got a beautiful, powerful Prado, Nissan Patrol, diesel or petrol makes no difference. Your fuel consumption when you're pulling a heavy caravan is going to go up what? 15, 20, 25%? Roughly.
Yeah, roughly 10%, 15% increase.
Now, if a roof rack affected your range on, what was it, on the Volvo?
Volvo, yeah.
What will pulling a 1.5 ton off-road caravan do?
Kill it.
You'll easily be able to make it between Bryanston and Four Ways, about 7 Ks apart. So to the question, I don't think an EV will ever be designed for towing. And if it is, prove us wrong. I'd love to hear your comments on this one, because I think a lot of people are going to say you'll be surprised, because the pulling power is superb.
Sure, definitely. I think it's important that you guys do comment, let us know, because we don't know actually. So let us know what you guys think, and yeah, we'll read the comments.
Well, they say half the enjoyment from a holiday is the road trip. If you're pulling with an EV, you'll be stopping every 100 kilometers to recharge. It will be a long road trip. Our next question comes from Angelo. He's looking for a superb car for his wife. And he said his wife is making the choice. She's come up with a CX-60 from Mazda. One question of concern.
Okay.
What do you think it is? Can you guess? Not about fuel consumption, not about risk, only one thing.
Pricing maybe?
Correct. But why does that car devalue so quickly? So it's roughly 1.1.
Yeah.
A 1-year-old car. It's lost 20%. So now if you take the car, let's forget about the price for a moment. You know I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
CX-60 diesel, not petrol. Would you buy it? Would you buy it? Would you recommend it?
Yes, I would buy it. I would recommend it.
What is it for you that you love about that car?
The engine. The engine and the size. Just the price of the car is no.
Okay. So what's interesting, and I always say what's interesting, I did not know. 3.3, V6 or straight 6?
Straight 6. Yeah, straight 6.
I truly did not know. I would have assumed it was a V6, but now it all comes together. I commented on the smoothness of that engine.
Yeah.
Inline six, like BMW, whisper smooth, silent, quiet, etc., especially for a diesel. Regarding the question of why the vehicle devalues, unfortunately, all vehicles devalue. Toyota's the least, Suzuki are very, very decent, Volvo the most. But buy that car secondhand, and I promise you, you'll not be disappointed if you can find one of those for around 800,000 Rand. What is a good alternative in that price range, that kind of performance? I don't think there is anything.
There isn't. There really isn't.
So, Angelo, you've made it super easy for us. Congratulations to you and your wife. I hope you buy the car on CHANGECARS.
So this question came to me for a change. At least thank you for sending questions. Sam is looking for his first car.
Is it Sam or Sim? It's SEM.
Yeah, SEM, yeah.
Nice name.
Looking for his first car. Very interesting. Obviously, you know what he wants. He wants a Polo. A brand new 2025 Polo. Budget is 400,000 Rand. Or a 2022 Polo GTI.
Wow.
With 75,000 Ks on it. So it's a 2022. What are your thoughts?
This is the proverbial wow. You won't go wrong with both. For me, the merits of the new one, I'm buying my first car. Let's start with the merits of the new one. I want a brand new car. I love the idea of a brand new car versus 75,000.
100%.
I'm not that experienced. The entry-level Polo, still turbocharged, correct?
It is the one
So it's got
turbo.
It's got very decent performance. I want to grow into a car. So I'm leaning towards brand new and 1 liter, but I think you are leaning the other way.
No, I'm leaning the same way.
Okay.
Honestly, because it's your first car, obviously budget might be on the tight side of things.
Correct.
Going for an older model Polo GTI, with close to 100,000 Ks, anything can happen. So now,
How's that car being driven?
exactly, the previous owner probably drove the car hard, so anything can happen. And it's a 2022 model, so you're buying in 2025, definitely service plan and warranties out of the window, unless if you extend it. If you don't extend it, everything needs to come out of your pocket now. So you're already paying a monthly premium on the car, your installment, and then the car is due for service. A major service or minor service, that money is coming out of your own pocket.
Correct.
Brake pads are now going to Volkswagen for the brake pads, so it's coming out of your own pocket. So you end up spending a lot more money. And also in terms of fuel efficiency as well.
Huge difference.
Huge difference. You're going to spend at minimum 3,000 a month on fuel on a Polo GTI.
Wow.
Compared to a normal Polo, fuel efficient, and even if you drive it hard, it'll still save you.
So to Sam, you're obviously doing very well, and I say this with absolute sincerity. 400,000 Rand is a superb budget.
Yeah.
Our advice, brand new Polo. If you're going to finance it over 5 years, no residual.
Yeah, 100%.
After 3 years, after 2.5 years, that car will be worth more than what you owe the bank. Go look on the website and find the perfect Polo GTI. You're an experienced driver now. You like the Polo brand, and you are fundamentally the first owner of a low mileage or brand new Polo GTI. We settled on a brand new?
Yes, 100%.
And where do you find a brand new Polo? You got to share with him.
You can go on changecars.co.za, obviously.
I had to throw that in.
So it's been a quite busy week for me, from the questions I received from the main podcast, now this question from Tandeka. She currently drives the previous generation Tiguan. She's had it for 2 years. She's seen the new Tiguan R.
So she bought it brand new?
No, she bought it used.
Okay.
Now she's seeing the new Tiguan R line. Her question is, should she upgrade or she should keep her Tiguan?
Do you by any chance know the mileage on her current Tiguan?
It's around 80,000.
80. So interesting, because I was going to say if it was 40 to 50, I was going to say keep. She's obviously got an itch.
Yeah.
I think the new one, personally, we've spoken about it, the finest looking car on the road. Personally, I'm going with changing. And yourself?
100%. If you can afford it, definitely go change it. Change it. And go for the R line. If you're not going to go for the R line, don't change it. Keep what you have.
Now, the R line in VW, the S line in Audi. Share with the audience, because for me, and again, I say the proverbial no-brainer. We get a car on the internet offered to us on CHANGECARS, and people say it's not the R line. The moment we send it to any dealer to value, what's the first thing they comment on? Doesn't matter the mileage, doesn't matter the condition. It's not the R line, it's like terrible. What is the big difference for you between the R line and the standard spec?
So the R line, it has a different exterior. look. So you get
It's not a body kit, but it's like a body
yeah, it's like a body kit. So you get a different design front bumper, different design rear bumper. You get different set of wheels, and also to the top end of the part, you can sometimes the roof rails are different, especially in the Tiguan. That's the difference. When you get into the interior, there's R badging on the seats.
Right.
The steering wheel has R. The digital instrument cluster as well has R. So, but the main thing is on the exterior. Like when you see it, like for like, you definitely go.
Makes
for
a
R.
statement.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a old shape versus a facelift,
Yeah.
literally, because
Yeah.
that's how that body kit is. But as a matter of interest, do you know roughly the price difference?
The price difference, you look at 100,000 rand
It's 100,000 Rand.
in terms of
but
price difference. Yeah.
But it's well worth it. Tandeka, 2 for 2. Congratulations on your new R line. The previous question, we told you where to buy it. Change Cars, we'd love to help you.
100%.
We love every question we receive, but today we're truly saving the best for last. The question from Erica. She's got a budget of 600,000 Rand and she set us a challenge. I'll tell you what the challenge is in a moment. She wants an SUV, got to have under 60,000 kilos, but she only does 8,000 kilos a year and it's not going to change for the next 5 years. So in 5 years, she's going to do 40,000, buys a car with under 60,000, less than 100,000 in 5 years. What is the challenge she set us? I love it.
No
usual suspects.
No usual suspects.
We're not allowed to mention a Mazda CX-5. She said, I dare you not to mention Haval, Cherry, Mazda, etc. I've got the perfect car.
Okay.
What are you going with?
I'm going with the previous generation facelifted BMW X320D.
Okay, very, very good. So I was going with a Land Rover Discovery Sport
Okay.
or a Range Rover Evoque. Now, if you said to me, would I buy a Range Rover Evoque with 120, 130,000 kilos? Probably not. And I think it's the same with the BMW. So I didn't go for BMW. And she didn't say anything about BMW or Audi or Mercedes. She only didn't want the Japanese and the Chinese. Tell me about the X3. That's a magnificent car.
Yeah, definitely. You get all the space you need. The creature features are there. It's German, so the German feel is there. And that's before BMW moved to the current X3 where they started using the plastic.
Right.
So you actually still do get proper feeling material in the BMW, and its facelifted, so still looks the part. Even like a good 5 years from now, that X3 will still look the part.
So look at it from your point of view, Erica. You're going to get a 2020, 21, maybe even a 22 in that budget. It's going to have around 50 to 60,000 kilos, a car you're going to be able to keep for 5 years. And compared to a Cherry or a Mazda, those two cars are going to turn heads. So how does she make a decision? You look at both of us and you say, I prefer Nikki or I prefer Mickey. M or N, but both great choices.
Looking at buying a brand new car? Visit changecars.co.za and click on the Beat My Quote tab, because we will beat your quote.
Our first question comes from Emmanuel. He's got something unique. He's in Limpopo.
Okay.
2015 BMW 750 IL. So that's a long wheelbase. Kilos. Super, super low. 10 years old. How many kilos roughly?
What's super low? I'm going to say 40,000 since it's super low.
Not quite, but very, very close. 53,000.
Okay.
So we're talking about 5,000 kilos.
Yeah, that's low.
A car like that, for me, that was the best looking 7 Series. In Limpopo, no rust. He wants to know, should he keep it or should he sell it?
Keep it.
Absolutely. And the second part was, will it become a future classic?
I'd like to think so.
So one of the things for me is I've never seen a 7 as a classic, the 745i, of course, from the 1980s. But let's forget about the classic component. We're not going to make a prediction. Nikki says, yes, I'm on the fence. What is he going to get for that car if he tried to sell it? Let's say, remember, it's got super, super low kilos. Everybody will want it, but it's still a big 7 Series BMW that's not really in demand.
300,000, I'd like to think. Then they're going to sell it for like 400,000 to 500,000.
So I went on to the CHANGECARS website and we actually spoke about this on our main podcast. Wheelie have got a beautiful one available for 400,000 Rand.
Oh, okay.
Slightly higher kilos, 80,000. So say he gets 340, 350. That is, we always say Suzuki Swift, VW Polo money.
Money, yeah.
5 years, 10 years, 50 years from now, you're doing super low kilos to maintain that car will not be a problem. Change the oil, change the brake pads, filters, etc. So Emmanuel, in Limpopo, if ever you want to sell, we've said it before, we'll fight about it.
Yeah.
The advice is keep. Our next question comes from Shelley, 2016 Opel Corsa. I'm not going to ask you the mileage, I'm going to tell you the mileage.
Okay.
57,000 kilos. Very, very low, right?
Okay.
Tick the box. In theory, why is the mileage so low?
I don't know.
She's had constant problems with the car,
Oh, okay.
spent a lot of time at the workshop, and she actually mentioned, she said, funny enough, the workshops are very, very good. She's got no complaints about the service that she's receiving, but she's lost faith in the
In the
car.
car.
So it's almost a loaded question. Keep it or sell it?
Sell it.
Absolutely. Now, you're going to get for that car 120, 130,000 Rand. Looking for an installment, because I've already chatted to her. I've told her she has to sell it. She's looking for an installment of under 3,500 Rand a month, plus her cash deposit. So she can buy something for around 300,000 Rand, roughly.
Yeah.
What are you putting her into?
Suzuki Fronx.
Absolutely. Now, in that price range, Citroen, Opel, stay away. You've got to go for the Suzuki or the Toyota. Literally, why is Suzuki selling 6,000 vehicles a month, Nikki? It's very easy.
Good cars, priced well, reliable.
And people see it as the go-to choice.
Yeah.
Now, she's looking to do 2,500 kilos a month. So that's 30,000 kilos a year. She did that in 2 years with that car because she didn't trust the car. When you look to sell that Suzuki 2, 3, 4 years from now, good resale value and will be in demand?
Yes, it will be.
Shelley, congratulations on your Suzuki Fronx. And if you don't like Suzuki and you like Toyota, what can you go for from Toyota?
The Starlet Cross.
Two great options, both Japanese.
Need advice? Visit changecars.co.za and click on the Keep It or Change Cars tab.
Our next question comes from Bruce, and it's actually almost in two parts. So we're going to do it in two parts. Buying services, wheelie, WeBuyCars, and everybody popping onto the scene. Why are they so important in your eyes, Nikki? Why are they doing so well? WeBuyCars are buying 16,000 cars a month. Wheelie, 1,000 cars, stand out. Why are they so important to the public?
I think because they're buying cars that some dealerships won't want to buy.
So WeBuyCars in particular, and I've said it before, an absolute credit to them. Whatever you are selling, they will buy, but they won't buy it and advertise it as something it's not.
Yeah.
It's using oil, they'll tell you. So that is a one component. So one of the key factors of WeBuyCars and Wheelie is they physically come to you. I'm at work during the day, more than likely. I'm at home on the weekends. I want to sell my car. Hi Wheelie, hi WeBuyCars. Can you come to my house? What will the answer be?
Yes.
And that is the absolute key. I'm looking to sell my car. I've got the peace of mind. The chance of them not paying me is zero. When I say we agree on a price, they take it there and then, the money's in my account. So the question is, why are they so popular? Because they do things the way you want it done. I want to sell at work, they come to me. I want to sell at home, they come to me. I want payment before the car leaves my premises, they give it to me. WeBuyCars and Wheelie, keep up the good work, guys. Now, in part one of the question, we were asked, why are buying services so popular? Nikki's got your beautiful City Golf. You decide, you know what, I want far more for it, and I think I can get from Wheelie or WeBuyCars. I promise you won't get more, but would you advertise that vehicle on Facebook Marketplace as an example?
Would I?
Would you?
Probably not.
Why not?
Because you never know the type of people you're going to attract.
That for me and for every member of the public is the biggest fear factor. When I deal with Wheelie, when I deal with WeBuyCars, when I trade the car in, I'm dealing with reputable people.
Yeah.
My money will be in my account. I advertise on Facebook. I haven't a clue who's phoning me. Hi, can I come see your car? Sure. Now, I don't want him to come to my premises. I want to meet him at a garage. Doesn't make it any safer.
Yeah.
So the question we received was, how realistic is it to sell a car privately? In my personal opinion, and I think you will agree, selling a car privately is absolutely a no-no, unless Nikki's selling it to Michael, we know each other, we're varsity students, we're friends, etc. Where you know each other, different story. But you're a stranger and I'm a stranger to each other, don't do it.
Yeah, too risky.
So we said on the last question, WeBuyCars and CHANGECARS and every buying service, Cubby, Wheelie, well done. Keep up the good work, guys.
So now we're on the general part of things.
Our favorite part.
Our favorite part. And I came with those questions because it's a question that I see in sometimes when I'm reviewing a car and even in some of the comments. Why are cars that are manufactured in South Africa still expensive compared to cars that are manufactured outside the country? For example, Mercedes-Benz C-Class was made in South Africa, still expensive, R1 million. The Ford Ranger, the VW Amarok made in here, the BMW X3 made right here, but it's still, you're looking at $1 million, right? When you look at the competition, it's a good two to 300,000 and cheaper. Why is that?
So often we've said we don't know the answer to everything and we love to learn. And I can honestly say this answer baffles my mind. You get a Chinese car that comes into South Africa.
Yeah.
It comes via ship. There's a couple of people that need to make money, the shipping company, the factory, China, etc. And it's still cheaper than something we're manufacturing here. So I really would love to hear from the names that you've mentioned, from Ford, from VW, from Mercedes. What is it? Are the margins so important to you that you have to put the price up? Because the prices are absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah.
You take a country like China. I don't know how many cars are manufactured there. I think there's what, 60 or 70 manufacturers there?
I mean, OEMs,
Yeah, in China.
150, above 150.
150 OEMs in China. I don't know this for a fact, but you will know. I go to China. I want to buy a car in China. Entry-level car. Is it dirt cheap?
Yeah, it is.
Like way cheaper than it would be in South Africa.
Yeah. Like, for example, the Havals that we get in China, they're much cheaper.
Okay, so the reason I mention that is I understand why a vehicle in China and a vehicle in South Africa, the Chinese brand, doesn't cost the same because of those peripheral costs. But why does a vehicle manufactured in South Africa still cost what it does? Interesting. And I'd love to hear from the viewers, the listeners, and from the OEMs because baffles my mind. If you take major mechanical repairs, engine, differential, gearbox, and certain electronics, what is one repair that often stands out? It can be on Ford, it can be even on Toyotas, it can be on VWs. People say, my what is gone. It's not your engine, it's not your gearbox that's gone.
What is it?
Turbo.
Oh, turbo, okay.
Now, what scares me, if you go to VW, and yeah, we're not picking on any brand because it's fundamentally the same.
Yeah.
You go to any OEM workshop, your turbo's gone. On a VW Amarok, what are they going to quote you?
40.
Ooh, I think a lot more.
Ooh.
Anywhere between 60 and 90.
Okay.
Let's say 40 for a moment. To actually recondition that turbo, because the fact is the turbo will never be destroyed. It will be the impellers will need a light recondition. What would you imagine? I found out it'll cost to recondition that turbo. So we're talking about just the rebuilding of the turbo.
If it's 60, okay, say 40, so do I say 15?
15,000 Rand. You can rebuild a turbo for 15,000 Rand. So if you take your vehicle to the OEM and they give you a quote for 50, 60, 80, whatever the case may be, just know you can get it done a lot cheaper. And if you want to know how, give us a call. If a turbo goes, as a matter of interest, what has caused, in most cases, the turbo to go? Is it bad driving? Is it bad fuel? Is it bad workmanship from the turbo manufacturer? It's only one of those.
Bad driving?
100%.
Okay.
To every person who's got a turbocharged car, petrol or diesel, when you are finished driving, let that vehicle cool down for half a minute. Let the oil flow through. I love asking questions. Do you know how many revs a turbo spins at?
No, I don't know.
Between 150 and 250,000.
Okay.
So now if an engine was revving at 6,000 revs constantly, that would be exceptionally high. I mean, a vehicle red lights around the 6,000 mark. 150 to 250,000 RPM. How hard is that turbo working? Only one thing to keep it running perfectly. That's oil. So when you've driven the car, drive it softly for the last kilometer and let it idle for 30 seconds. And it won't make a difference what it costs because you won't be spending that money. I have a few cars that I drive and I love it. But one bugbear was a start-stop. We've spoken about that. Got a lot of comments on that. Is there anything that bugs you in a car where every car is different besides the indicator and windscreen wiper stalk? I get in a car. It's me and my girlfriend. I open my driver's door.
Okay.
Passenger door, what happens?
It's still locked. Oh, that's a bugbear for you.
It kills me. It absolutely kills me.
I don't mind it.
You say you don't mind it?
For safety purposes.
He's very chivalrous. So he likes to walk around, open the door for his girlfriend and brownie points.
Yeah.
But for safety purposes, tell me what you're thinking.
Safety purposes. Remember also, like when you, for example, if you unlock, all doors open. So I'm always just thinking, what if there's someone on the other side that I don't see, then they open the door and there's something in the back seat of my car, then they quickly take it out. Those type of things. Or if a thief is, if I open my door and I get in the car, then I'm with a thief behind me and there's a gun pointed sitting behind me and says, okay, give me the car or give me whatever you have. So it's how I think of it.
But for me, say I'm alone and I want to get something out the passenger side and I open the car door, in my mind now it's open. I walk around. As I open a door and you get that like that heavy pull.
It's not open.
Oh, I've got to walk around again if the keys aren't there. So to the OEMs, we spoke about the start stop. You've got our feeling on that. Nikki doesn't mind, so focus on me. Please open all the doors at the same time. Let's take a European style where every door opens.
So, on our last topic for the general, unfortunately, we have to close it. But we're closing it with a bang. And a bang that's not a good bang, but it's a bang that you guys need to be aware of. So I get an opportunity to drive a lot of vehicles. Some cars that I get to drive are high risk.
Do you feel nervous when you're in a high-risk car?
Yeah, 100%. I don't drive it at certain times of the day. Like if I'm in a Hilux, Fortuner, you'll never see me drive that car after 8 o'clock in the evening. I always just park it, go out in my own personal car or something else, because I don't want anything to happen when I'm in that vehicle.
So
and I also don't go to certain places.
So if I said to you, and again, I knew you were going to say Hilux and Fortuner, almost like the go-to, but what today would be, say, the top 5 or 6 high-risk vehicles?
And
Toyota? Okay.
Toyota, I know Toyota, there's Hilux, there's Fortuner. I think Prado falls into there now as well. I know there's a Polo. Obviously, Polo will always be there.
And are we talking high risk in terms of theft and
hijacking?
And hijacking.
Yeah.
Theft, and again, not being arrogant, not saying I don't care, but I can live with my car being stolen.
Yeah, rather steal it, don't hijack me.
100%.
Rather steal it.
So we're on 4. What else?
I don't know.
The Ford products? Rangers?
Oh, Rangers. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Rangers. Oh, definitely.
So now, is a Ranger such a high-risk vehicle? For what reason? You take the Navara. That's not a high-risk vehicle. You take the Mitsubishi. You take the P-Series. Are they high-risk? Is it popularity?
Popularity. All the cars you mentioned is popularity. Even, I'm sure number 6 is probably like a Toyota Corolla Cross because of popularity. The Havas are also becoming on people's radar now. The Jolion is on people's radar now because of popularity. Remember, when there's popularity, it means there's more high demand for the vehicle. There's people that say, I want that vehicle. So if the car is not popular, then why am I taking it?
Peugeot 3008, we're not going to talk about you today.
Yeah, so essentially, those are the cars that are being targeted. So if you drive those vehicles, please be safe on the roads, be extra careful. Then yeah, I think everything else, hope for the best. Rather, the car gets stolen and not hijacked for your own safety, because that can traumatize you as well.
Ooh. And don't drive after 8.
And know where you're going as well. And always check your mirrors and you'll be fine. But guys, thank you for watching this beautiful episode. This has been YAWA 14. We'll see you again. I don't know when, because Bongani is in here today, and when he comes back, he's going to basically just push YAWA to the side so we can focus for the girlies. And there's no for the girlies this time around, but definitely next time around, we're going to do for the girlies, and we might spice it up with a YAWA and maybe not the main podcast. You never know. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Keep It or Change Cars, the podcast you can relate to.